And here's another view of it. Look at that balcony up there. And that steeple pole. So this was called the Prince House. Look at that old staircase and the old style carpet.
Hello, where are you people visiting? Are you together?
No, no.
Where are
No.
you visiting?
I'm just visiting from Calgary.
From Calgary. You
Yes.
seem very interested in all the furnishings.
I am. Brings back memories, I'm afraid. Nice stuff.
Want me to tell you an interesting story?
Sure.
A true story.
Okay.
I do school programs and all my children say, oh, this is the haunted house, isn't it? And there have been some very strange things that have happened here.
Right.
But this latest, well, maybe it was a year or so ago, has been documented on film. So
Okay.
we know it happened. You know the film Passchendaele?
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Did they film that in here?
Yes, they filmed part of it.
Oh, film part of Passchendaele in here. Okay.
Now there's a grandfather clock over there.
That's right.
See?
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah.
while they were filming, the clock started to chime, and chime, and chime, and chime. And they couldn't figure out how to get it to stop.
Right.
So finally they phoned security and said, well, you get down here and stop this clock from chiming. It's interfering with what we're doing. And security said, what do you mean? Clock chiming. There's no way that clock can chime. There's absolutely nothing inside. There's no mechanism inside. They said.
Wow. So it's not even supposed to climb because there's nothing in there. It just
No
is.
mechanism.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get down here anyway. And they came down, and I guess shortly after it stopped. No mechanism, nothing in there to make, but they have that documented.
They filmed it, did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
So one of the other interpreters one day was chiming when she was here some time ago. She heard it chime a couple of times. It didn't keep on going, but
Right.
she heard it chime a couple.
Wow.
Anyway, we feel it's a very friendly haunt. It's like Casper the Friendly Ghost.
That's right.
And there have been other things that have happened, strange things that have happened here. We've heard singing, or I haven't, but one of the other interpreters heard a lovely young singing voice coming from up there.
Oh.
And it appeared, so she went up, and it appeared to be coming from the third floor. Well, when the house was brought to Heritage Park, nothing was done to the third story, and there's no electricity or anything up there. It's
Right.
just used for a little bit of storage, and nobody goes up there. But the interpreter did have a key, so she went up on top of the stairs,
Right.
and it stopped.
Wow.
So she came down. She did this 3 times.
Wow.
And finally said, that's it.
That's funny, right?
And the night watchman many years ago, making his rounds around midnight, saw what appeared to be a light coming from the third floor.
Right.
So he called Rick Smith, who was the manager at the time, and Rick came down, and Rick saw it too, and they went up and...
He was gone when he got there?
Yeah. Because it's never been electrified. There's no electricity up there.
No electricity in the whole house, or just?
Oh yes,
There
yes.
is,
but
okay.
Just up, none on the third
upstairs.
floor.
Okay.
No.
That's interesting.
Very interesting stories.
Oh, but I love this house. I think it's a gorgeous home.
It is. That's
And it was
right.
the home, of course, of a very well-to-do Calgary businessman.
Right.
From
What?
Calgary?
No, we are from Montreal.
Montreal. Well, they have a lot of these kind of houses in Montreal.
Yes, I'm from Ottawa
A
originally.
lot of haunted houses in Montreal.
And the Maritimes.
And the Maritimes too. I suppose, yeah.
And Vancouver Island, I think.
And Vancouver too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're over Montreal. I love Montreal. I
Yeah.
haven't been there for a while, but my husband's a McGill graduate, so we go back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My brother taught at McGill.
Did he? Oh.
Yeah. A few 10, 15 years ago.
What did he teach?
Physics, as far as I know.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go upstairs and take a look here. Thanks for the story.
And it's interesting to go out in the kitchen.
Yeah, I will. I will go there in a second. Well, let's go there together right now then, because then I might be able to get some more stories. Nice
Lovely
kitchen
old
set.
gramophone in there. You know.
Oh yeah, I seen one of those a few days ago.
And Mr. Prince was the first man to own a car in Calgary. And this is a picture. We should have a light in here. Picture of his car with the top up. But there's a picture out here with Mr. Prince and his son John driving the car. And it was a 1903 Rambler.
1903 Rambler.
1903 Rambler. And this.
Look at that, eh?
Mr. and Mrs. Peter Prince and their son John and their daughter Rose.
Wow. What year did they come out?
I believe it. Oh, I've got so many dates in my head because I go to 8 different places.
Okay.
Now, this house I think was built in I know Mr. Thorpe had his house built in 1885, and he came up as Mr. Prince's millwright.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's in that general area.
So you're looking at the 1890s kind of thing,
You know, maybe,
or?
maybe 1886. That.
Oh, okay.
Where's the book? Where is the book that I should? Usually we have a book and that gives the exact date. Well,
Yeah.
no, it's not here.
Well, that's all right. That's all right.
1910 was the general era when the lumber mill was producing lots of lumber for the many homes that were being built in California in those days. You know.
Yeah.
And so this is an interesting feature. The children like to see that. When I tell them in those days, children were to be seen and not heard.
Right. So they put him in the basement?
No, but when Mr. and Mrs. Prince were entertaining, they didn't want the children running about, or the maid.
Yeah.
They didn't want to hear them. So this is how the children would go up to their rooms to be very quiet, and the maid would get up to her quarters on the 3rd floor. You see, it opens up on that land.
That's right,
You'll
yeah.
see it, and the stairs that go
Yeah,
up.
okay.
Second level.
Kind of like a secret door.
They are not supposed to make any noise.
That's right.
Just right away to bed.
Children were to be seen and not heard.
That's
Yes.
right, yeah. Maybe that's what we should do nowadays too.
Good thing, isn't it?
But nowadays we just put them in front of a computer,
Yeah.
give them video games, and then that's right, yeah.